Welcome to Downwave Multimedia. My name is Kwesi Asari Dixon, and welcome to our first episode of Young Minds Connect. Young Minds Connect is a program for young entrepreneurs who are amazingly doing something in their own creative way, and people don't know about these people. Sometimes we think most of our Ghanaian youth and the African youth are not doing a lot of things to support themselves, not to talk of supporting national development and always lamenting and making noise about unemployment situation in the country. But thanks be to God and to the ancestors, there are some wonderful people who are doing amazing things, and we talk less about them. So Young Minds Connect is setting up this platform to link up with these wonderful and amazing people. And today being our first episode, we have one amazing young man here with us who is doing well in the entrepreneurship business, and he has started something, and today we want to have a brief interaction with him, and we want to know what his brand is about, what he is into, and where we can also get in touch with him. So I present to you a wonderful and young, handsome man. I would want him to introduce himself, then we will take it from there. Hello, young man.
Hi.
Okay, so sorry, your microphone was off. I think let me help adjust it for you. Okay, I think it's okay now. All right. Okay, so can you help us by introducing yourself to my wonderful viewers and listeners? Can you tell us who are you?
Okay, that's great. Okay, viewers, I say good, and I am Joseph Sampa, actually the CEO of JClassy, and basically JClassy is actually a brand. It consists of business. That is two businesses that actually JClassy was established in 2018. That's fully regulated in 2019. JClassy actually consists of JClassy ties and JClassy. So JClassy ties actually deals with accessories such as a tie,
All right.
so ties, and it's all custom best gifts for loved ones, especially for men,
Amazing.
for corporate and actually living appearance. So when you get in touch with someone, that's give it out to especially this gentleman there.
Okay.
I think the real love was it gives the best of them which touches to
Our fashion, yeah.
And we also have JClassy is actually tools with that works. Most of our stuff started behind YouTube, so we actually do it, especially picture framing is actually also do diaries. We have a lot like apps for corporate people, especially when trees to have citations and
Yeah.
top ranking. Actually, and basically we do it from scratch.
Okay, so I wanted you to finish with a brief introduction, then I'll come in with some few questions. So you've introduced your business, and you said the business is JClassy. JClassy, so that is the name, but then it comes in two folds.
Yeah.
That is, you are into wooden bow ties or
That's wooden accessories.
wooden accessories.
And then we have
That one is more about fashion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, our fashion style is something we can use for our dressing to go for that powerful and amazing event out there. Then you talk about wooden
artworks.
artworks. more of engraving, customizing. It could be a picture frame. It could be a citation. So whatever form of how do I call it, picture work that they use other materials like wood. No, no, like I mean, I'm trying to say the otherwise. Where other people use glass, where other people use paper and other things, you rather use wood. And why wood?
Okay, basically, I believe in the uniqueness of things. When it comes to wood, wood actually has the best unique aspect when it comes to, let's say, interior decor and stuff. And if if you want to be classy, you have to have these wood stuffs in, especially interior. Because if you enter this kind of corporate places, you realize that most are having these wood space, and then it looks very nice. For example, let's use this, let's say restaurants around. Imagine that some of them, especially, has this kind of nice touches with stuff, and
Yeah.
these interiors are the ones which actually attract us, especially. So I believe that food has its uniqueness, and
Okay. I
of
think
course,
with what you're saying, I also see something about the choice of food. I think from my side, it's a very good thing for its environmental sustainability purposes. For instance, you know there are some products when you use them and it gets old, um, dumping them or like I mean keeping it for it to be healthy for people not to have issue with it, it becomes a problem,
yeah,
right? But then if you look at wood, wood can be easily put in a different form. You can, if you think you are tired of it, you can burn it.
oh yeah, oh no, basically, you see, I believe in recycling. They can be used.
Okay.
So looking at most of the stuff that we have out there, especially when it comes to plastic and stuff, realize that the decomposition of these things are difficult because
Yeah,
it's
it can.
actually causing a mayhem to the environment. So when we have wood, I always say, especially when you buy products, you realize that we have a trademark under which is indicated that reclaim, reuse, and then recycle.
Okay.
Because when the wood is actually used for a long period of time, especially I believe in like be maintaining the wood, especially when it's used for a very long time. And when it's decomposing, especially when it's like let's say breaking down into pieces, it actually goes onto the ground. So it even becomes let's say an organic to the
That
ground,
now, yeah,
which really helps a
add
lot.
fertility
So
to the
that was
soil.
basically the reason why actually it's used for most of the stuff. And then it's let's say 90% or 100% of the stuff for
Okay.
instant.
So I've come to your shop. I think I've been to the shop and you can see from the videos that is displaying. You can also see some pictures of their products, amazing products. They are also displaying on the screen and they are very beautiful. In fact, you can see creativity at its best. And I'm tagged. You are such a young man. So you made mention of when you started. I see the purpose of this show. We want to know the motivation. Can you tell us about your educational background? I mean, what program did you read? Do you have a degree? Have you gone to school? Or you just thought like life is a hassle. You can't go to school, so you should start with something. Can you give us a bit about your educational background?
Okay, basically I'm a degree holder. I went to University of Ghana, that is Leron. I did geography and resource development combined with linguistics actually. And after that, I had a job. I had a job as a marketing sales officer, sales coordinator in one table like company which does marketing stuff. Looking at how things were going, I decided to I always praise and once I actually met CEO who actually always motivated me because he keeps telling me that there's something in me which I think I can progress out there. He always glad to see me out there. So he was the one who was always motivating me to like not necessarily business, but motivating me in such a
Do
way
something.
yes to bring out my talent. So looking at that, I just have to start a small business. That's when I started. Uh, ties, the formal ties. I used to circle. I remember pick out these UK ties, the rejected ones.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Martin, he was the one that I was normally picking
Taking
up
it
the
from.
ties from. I
Okay.
remember when I used to go to work and then I passed by the place and they'd be like, oh, Joe, I have new stuff. Maybe can I pick some? At times I don't even have money.
Hi.
You just told me that, oh, pick it up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, just pick it up. I will definitely pick it up.
Sure.
So I remember he gave me like 50 pieces of ties
Okay.
and I had to, that time it was around 400 Ghana cedis or so.
Like you mean the 50 pieces of tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was around 400 Ghana. That was in 2018. Yeah. That was 400 Ghana cedis.
So basically, that was the start of your business.
Yes, that was actually the start of my business.
Okay.
And what I was doing is that I used to go to Makola and try to pick out the ties.
There was a time that I remember you were also into some shirts,
Yes.
trousers, and other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I started was because of ties. I used to go to Makola, pick up these fabric ties out there that was some things, and I make sure I pick out the unique ones,
Okay.
not necessarily the normal one that you see them. Course I actually wanted where to go to. So later, after selling, sometimes I visit these offices and then realize that they ask me, "Oh, why are you selling shirts? Coming to us for shirts." And I was like, okay, let me add it to her. So I added this style of shirts to it, going to Makola all the time, having some style. I remember at times I used to go out all the time in Makola. So with the stress and everything, just so we are struggling, but we know we could press a bit.
Okay, well, viewers, in case I didn't tell you, JClassy here is my own cousin. In fact, I know the genesis of his business. I remember the days that he will wake up at dawn, go to Makola, get some ties, get some stuff. In fact, there were times that I was with him in a very single small room, and I'm happy that today I'm the one hosting him, and he's telling us about how he got all this business idea and how it started. So young folks out there and even our great adults out there, you know, there are young people who are really doing something, but then we don't know, and sometimes we think Ghanaian youth are not serious when it comes to doing something for themselves. But hey, we are proving you wrong. So JClassy is here with us, and he says he completed the University of Ghana. I think they sometimes say it's the only university
Oh,
in
yes, and
Ghana.
you should understand. It's the premier university. That's what you should understand.
Well,
Yeah.
we are proud of the University of Ghana for such amazing products that are coming from the university.
Yeah.
So, JClassy, so we got to know about your educational background. Told us about how you started with this normal, cotton tie and other material ties.
And the silk one.
Yeah, and the silk one. So now from there, then you move to, so it looks like that's the evolution of your business. Then how did you migrate into the wood? Because why did you change from the material type of products, then you came straight into wood artifacts or like wood products?
Okay, so basically when I started with these ties, the silk ones and this kind of things, I realized that it's rampant in the market. You understand? And
Everybody is selling
yes,
same
so
products.
I was like, okay, so if I want to create a brand, I believe in branding, so
Yeah.
I decided that I had a passion in bringing up a company, and moreover, if you want to bring up a company, you should make sure that create a brand. And I always tell people, see, if you want to be a successful person, especially when it comes to business, you should believe that it's in a brand, and the brand should be very sustainable. So I was thinking of what would be the best unique product I can bring out there if I actually, because I love fashion, too, like stuff
I
people
can
really
see.
really compliments me on that.
I like your watch.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. So people really actually compliment me, especially when I talk this kind of stuff. So when I was in the way, I was like, okay, so what is going to make me have the best like brand out there when it comes to fashion? And so far as I'm already in the let's say the multi aspect. Yes. How can I start with singing? So this is a situation whereby I had a nice session of stuff things. So I remember I had to find get time, and I think he cat that was actually my cousin. I remember that very day we were in the room and I told him about it. He was excited. He was like challenging because and he said, "Really, is it possible?" I said, "Oh yeah." So we we actually he was also part. He also motivated me a lot. Because he was also encouraging me stuff. I trying to tell him and challenge. This is what I actually want.
Okay, so we love to see young people doing something unique. And me personally, I love people who are creative, people who want to do something like on their own. So I like the transition. And from what you just said, there is something that I have learned right now.
Okay.
I've learned that sometimes you will have the desire to do something, but you realize that a lot of people are doing the same thing that you want to do. So in that situation, what you have to do is to sit back a bit, analyze the situation, and carve yourself a niche, a particular thing that will make yours stand out so that people will patronize yours.
Yes.
So I remember that is how the conversation was all about on that very day in the room.
Yes, in the evening,
And then you decided to go into something that you already love. So another lesson here is that there is a point in our lives that we can convert our passion into commercialization. What am I saying? He loves fashion. My bro loves to dress. He loves to look, classic.
Yeah.
So he decided to working around that same thing that he loves so that he wouldn't struggle doing what he loves doing. So he decided to look at his appearance and like, no, why don't I? This material looks nice. If it gets a touch of wood, won't it be amazing? So he started with brochure, wooden brochure, and then
lapels and cufflinks. Basically, I normally use my stuff. So
yeah. So as you can see, he's
yeah.
wearing one here, and it has a democrat symbol, which is like a touch of Africa, a touch of Ghana. We both love made in Ghana goods. In fact, we promote the things of Ghana very well. So JClassy, now can you tell us about where you are located? Where is your office located here in Accra?
Okay, basically we are located at Babadi. That is around the total filling station. Just behind the total filling station. That is where we actually have basically I normally call our queues office, because it's very small.
It's a kit office, yes, I've been there. So you can pass by and get yourself a very nice product for yourself. So let me ask you about markets. Markets. How do you get your clients? How do you reach out? Like, I know there are some secrets you can't share out here because that becomes your unique thing in doing your business. But then, okay, let me put it this way. How is business going? Since you came into the wooden accessories and the wooden framing, engraving and stuff, how is business? Is business doing well? Like, is it something that you think it is good for people to venture?
Okay, basically, I always say entrepreneurship is not easy. Entrepreneurship is based on mindset. People are out there thinking that every entrepreneur is rich, and it's full of difficulties, stress, and moreover, it's based on the discipline you get. So, if you want to venture into entrepreneurship, you have to be well disciplined, you have to be focused, you have to be very concentrated on certain things. You have to be ready to learn, you have to be ready to face criticisms and stuff, risk to take. So at times I used to say that if you want to be an entrepreneur, some people want to be an entrepreneur. I think because people are selling, they actually want to sell. You know,
Is entrepreneurship all about selling?
basically no. It's basically not about selling.
Okay.
Selling is just a small aspect of it. Because what you have to do is that you have to always be relevant in the system. you have to make sure your brand is always relevant. All because you're bringing up unique stuff each and every time. You get, and then how to even promote those unique stuff.
Okay.
And moreover, I always say that if your brand really sells, it depends on how your products are, then the best quality of your product,
Okay.
how catchy it is.
Very good.
Because it should be catchy to the people.
Exactly.
It should add what they want.
Yeah.
Every customer has a problem, and the problem is that you identify the problem, investigate into the problem, and then give analysis to it, and then make sure that bring out the end results. You
Okay.
understand?
So JClassy, do your buyers are all your buyers in Ghana, or you have people outside the country who are also patronizing your products?
Okay, I have most of my clients who are outside.
Okay, so do you have a sizable market where you can like they regularly patronize your products?
Yeah, basically we have a market. When we started, we're having a lot of issues. I remember we were like, oh, this kind of ties, this kind of accessories, why don't you chase out with these celebrities and stuff? I was like, yeah, if you produce a good product, it travels itself. I always wanted my product to be unique, so not inferior, because I noticed one thing about clients: if you chase them with your product, it means you stay back out there. Not that your product is that you stay back and you make sure you the finest products. They are actually going to come themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, we have a sizable
Sizable
market.
markets.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Very
we are
good.
still improving.
All right. Sure. So you are still improving. Where can people get your products apart from coming to your office? Do you have social media handles that you think people can reach out to you?
Oh yes, I have
Can you
social
put
media.
it out for us?
Yes, okay. So JClassy is actually on Google. So when you enter JClassy, it pops up on Google. You see our website, you see our location, you
Okay.
see our product pictures.
So the name is this JClassy
Yes, that
on
is
Google. Right.
yes. So if you enter JClassy, you are going to see the wood accessories
Okay.
when you enter JClassy. That's JClassy. They're all combined together.
Okay.
And you can also enter JClassy Laser. That is where you're also going to see our wood artworks, our picture framing, our wood diaries, well customized best gifts for people or for corporate like souvenirs and so forth. That is JClassy Laser, also
Okay.
on Google.
Okay.
And we are also on Instagram as JClassy_1. That is where you're actually going to see our good accessories.
Okay.
So you're going to see pictures of our clients using our ties or these kind of things. And when you enter JClassy and JClassy Laser_1,
Okay.
that is where you're going to see how that works.
Okay.
That we do wood signages. I always use Zinga as yes, I always use Zinga.
Zinga name just here.
Yeah, just here. If
Okay.
you go to Zinga and see their signage, their own
Ah,
signage.
that was it there. You are the one who
Yes,
installed it.
yes.
Oh,
We-
okay.
we
That's
do
nice.
everything. Right, So we also do wood signages as well for restaurants,
Okay.
for companies, interior signage
Okay.
for companies. So for example, if you want to have an interior, like, especially when you go to a reception,
Okay.
you want to use it for a nice interior fixed at a reception, we can do that for you.
So I think the next time you come to our studio, do your possible best to come with some of your products so that we can have them displayed here so
No
that
problem.
we will let people know what you're talking about.
No problem.
Okay.
So that is basically social media. And we also stock at airports, airport shell.
Airport shell.
Yes,
Okay.
that is on some you can actually go to Placito.
I see.
That is just behind airport shell.
Okay.
Yes, they are actually on the same
Lane.
airport shell. Yeah,
Okay.
on the same airport shell. When you get to the back there, we have some of our companies that are bigger companies and our normal companies too. They are all made of. You can also
Okay.
get something.
All right. Okay. So we will display the social media handles at the end of the conversation so that you can also follow them and glance through their products. You can get to know the beautiful products they have. And I think he has talked about a lot of them. So you can get to see them yourself. Then it's just a click away or just press press. Their WhatsApp numbers are there. Their normal number is there. You can just call them. And I saw you were. I just as I was searching, I just realized you were featured in a newspaper. That is the business.
Financial.
And Financial Time online. I just saw seawood turned into classic accessories. So this is amazing write up about JClassy. You can check it for yourself online. Seawood turned into classic accessories. So they are not just wooden accessories, but then they are classic in their nature. Get some for yourself. I think he has to get me one so that I also put it on when I come to sit here all the time, or I'll buy one. Yeah, I need to help a brother business grow,
Yeah, I guess it's.
So I have to also buy one. So that was Jake Classy. His name is Yao Okon. Okay, that is how we call him, but he's actually Joseph Okon Asamoah.
Yeah.
But the brand name is Jake Classy.
You know, most people call it.
So people call him J Classy. So simply call him J Classy wherever you see him. And their office is located here at Labadi, where our studio is also located. So if you want to reach out to them, you can even reach out to us and ask about J Classy. We can just link you up and for you to get a beautiful thing for your beloved, beautiful thing for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad. See, their products are amazing. So let's do business with J Classy. And J Classy, it's been a wonderful time with you, and we are happy to have you here in our studio. And the theme, Young Minds Connect, we are grateful and we appreciate your time with us. Okay, so we do want to put up your personal number out there so that if people want to reach out to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so tell them your number.
So my number at our contact. You can actually contact us anytime you want to in the things. So our number is 0549
0549
24
24
36
36
56.
56.
Yeah.
Okay, so the number is displaying on the screen. You can also pick it up there. This is Young Minds Connect, a program designed by Groundwave Multimedia, and I am your host, PC Asari Dixon. You can join us on our next episode. So it's nice having you. Love you so much. See you later. Bye bye.